AI is everywhere today. It writes, paints, even speaks like us. But there are things it will never understand, moments that belong only to the human heart. Today, I want to share 5 jobs that AI will never replace and why these roles remind us of what it truly means to be human. Number 1. Caregivers and compassionate healers. Nurses, therapists, hospice workers. Their work often goes unnoticed, yet it changes lives every single day. Imagine a nurse sitting beside a patient at 2 a.m., holding their hand while they cry, not because it's in a protocol, but because they see fear, loneliness, and pain. That human touch, the gentle words, the comforting presence, AI can never replicate. Healing isn't just a science, it's a connection of hearts, a presence that silently says, "You are not alone." And that is a magic no machine can hold. It's a warmth, a silent strength, a reminder that empathy is irreplaceable. Think about the countless moments when human care is more than medicine, when it's a smile, a story, or simply being there. These small acts ripple through lives in ways algorithms cannot understand. Number 2. Artists and storytellers. AI can generate paintings, music, or even novels, but it cannot live a life, feel heartbreak, or fall in love. True art comes from lived experience, from struggle and triumph, from hope and despair. The messy, beautiful complexity of being human. A painter capturing the sorrow of losing a loved one, a writer pouring their soul into words that make strangers cry, a musician translating joy into melody. These are experiences AI cannot replicate. Art is empathy made visible, and empathy is uniquely human. It is the human ability to feel deeply and to transform those feelings into something that resonates with others. That is the soul of creativity. When we create, we are telling a story that only humans can live and understand. Machines can mimic patterns, but they cannot touch the human soul. Number 3. Educators and mentors. Teachers do more than teach. They inspire curiosity, build confidence, and guide us through challenges. A teacher notices the hesitation in your eyes, senses the fear behind a question, and knows when to push or when to encourage. AI can explain a formula, grade an essay, or correct pronunciation, but it cannot feel the spark of potential in someone who doubts themselves. Mentorship is intuition in action, an invisible thread connecting one human to another. A mentor can change the course of a life with a single word, a gentle nudge, or simply by believing in someone when they cannot believe in themselves. That is a profoundly human gift. Imagine a student struggling quietly, feeling invisible. A human teacher sees them, reaches out, and helps them find their own strength. Machines will never feel that joy, or that responsibility, in the same way. Number 4. Social workers and advocates. These are the people who stand with those society often forgets. They walk into situations full of uncertainty, pain, and injustice, and still offer hope. AI can analyze trends, process data, and suggest solutions, but it cannot feel moral responsibility. It cannot sit with a grieving family, offer comfort, or fight for someone when no one else will. These roles demand courage, heart, and conscience, qualities that are uniquely human. Social workers don't just solve problems. They bear witness to lives in crisis and stand as a bridge between despair and hope. That is a calling, not a task. The world may quantify efficiency and results, but human courage and empathy are immeasurable. Machines can predict, but they cannot care. And it is that care, often unseen, that changes lives. Number 5. Spiritual leaders and philosophers. Life is messy, confusing, and sometimes frightening. We all seek guidance, purpose, and comfort when the answers feel out of reach. AI can quote texts or summarize ideas, but it cannot wrestle with life's deepest questions, console a grieving soul, or provide wisdom born from experience and reflection. These are human truths, shaped by living, thinking, and connecting with others. Spiritual guidance is not about data, it's about understanding, presence, and the ability to help someone navigate the unknown. Philosophers ponder, question, and provoke thought. AI can process logic, but it cannot live, reflect, or wrestle with the human condition in a meaningful way. In moments of doubt, loss, or fear, we need humans, not algorithms, to remind us of our own resilience, our own meaning, and the beauty of being alive. AI will continue to change how we work, learn, and create. It will enhance efficiency, generate ideas, and even mimic human behavior. But it will never replace the human heart. The jobs that matter most are the ones that connect us, inspire us, and remind us that life is more than tasks and data. It's love, empathy, courage, and purpose. The human touch, the shared story, the spark of creativity, the compassion we give, the wisdom we share, these cannot be downloaded or coded. So, the next time you think about the future of work, remember this. Machines may be powerful, but they are not alive. Humans are alive. We feel, we care, we create, and we inspire. Which of these jobs do you think is most essential in a world full of AI? Share your thoughts below, and let's celebrate the human spirit together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about what makes us truly human.